I'm with G'day there. How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm with the Phil, who's one of the victims of the Battle of Port Loo. Phil, you know, do you mind just tell me a little bit about your story and how you got your badge of honour?
We had some really good cops and one bad cop.
Yeah.
Basically, what I came down to is we got charged with a shield wall. The guys charged with the shield wall were very easy going on us. They pushed us back. They pushed us back until we got to the Waterloos, and me and Monty, there was the young 17-year-old bloke who was next to me, got separated from the others next to the Waterloos. Then the senior sergeant, he came through and he was using the shield wall to punch over it and hit me. Punched me about 5 to 7 times and then went and gouged my eyes.
So just going to do a little close up there, like you probably can't see it, but it's actually quite, when he turns, it's actually quite bloodshot in there as well. Have you had that? Have you had that looked at by a doctor probably at all?
Not really. The doctors at Wellington Hospital were very poor. They seemed uninterested because they knew I was a member of the protest. So I came and went to the med-tent here instead.
Yeah. But you're not actually holding this as against the entire police. You're just saying this is a one bad apple and a bunch of.
Absolutely.
So there's protagonists on this side and there's protagonists on that side.
That's right. And our police force is fantastic.
Cool.
They are helpful, they're good, they're honourable people. They just need to, you know, pay their mortgage and feed their kids. Good people for the most part, just one bad egg.
Well, I mean, you know, I was watching, I think it was Rose the other day, explain her story about how the side effects had actually affected her. A very powerful, very elegantly spoken woman, and you could see a police officer in the background and his head was just going lower and lower and lower.
And,
so, you know,
they quite often you see them with tears in their eyes. They don't really want to be here. There are the occasional ones that are
young, dumb and stupid, or just a bit psycho.
Or simply, just a little bit psycho.
Well, I mean, this is, I don't expect you to say yeah or no, but I was talking to someone who was of the belief that there was an element within the police that they said, you know, we've got antagonists on our side. Is believe that there were people within the police, a small group that also were, you know, agitated and that were politically being driven from outside of the police force.
I would agree with that, and obviously my views are antithetical to that ultra-conservative style view, because I'm a liberal libertarian.
I won't hold that against you.
But that's just the way it is.
Because I was even like listening to the inspector, and it was about 2 days ago, and you know, he acknowledged the existence of agitators, and he, you know, he said he didn't like to believe that that was happening with the police, but he brought that up 10 times and acknowledged that yes, there were people coming in that were trying to stir things up that had an outside agenda.
I would agree. That seems quite obvious, but they're very rare on both sides.
And I was actually speaking today to Joe, who's sort of like a kind of an in-between you guys and the police. So his job is that when these things occur, he's trying to liaise with the police, and the police are liaising back to try and minimise the amount of actual, you know, to keep it to a bare minimum. Hey, anything you want to say to the New Zealand public?
Look, if you believe in our movement, email your MP, phone your MP, write to your MP. Doesn't matter if they're Labour or National, Act or Green. You want to get the message to them that you support us. That puts pressure on them, which puts pressure on the current government.
I mean, you know, on that point, you know, we've seen the survey there. It's like there's nearly 45% of the people that are present here today actually generally vote Greens or Labour. So, you know, there's a lot of people here that they're actually recognising, you know, alienising their own voters. Don't you think that's just a little bit odd?
No, not at all. I in fact think that's quite normal. Green and Labour are typically from the sort of position that I'm in, the liberal and left-wing social democratic type people. They're the people who support these movements.
No, but what I mean is that the government wouldn't turn around and say, hey, these are people that actually vote for us. What are we doing? Pissing them off was I was coming across.
I don't understand this government at all. Certainly logic and critical reasoning are something that are missing from particularly the leadership of this government.
And this is why we have COVID-19 state terrorism.
Exactly.
Cool. Hey, look, thank you very much.
to meet you.
Cheers. Thank you very much.